You really just went with your hand. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. We came back from, oh my god, it's so bright. I'm melting. We came back from getting our second COVID shot, right? How do you feel?
Normal. What do you want me to feel?
We went and our appointment was at 8 o'clock. And guess what time we got there? Anyways, before we go, guess what time we got there? Daniel, you want to tell them? You want to tell them why we got there late?
No, it's your fault, not mine.
Mr. Daniel over here turned off his alarm. So when we got up, it was 8:11 and we weren't gonna get up at that time if it wasn't for me getting up to go to the restroom. And just because I got up to go to the restroom, he checked the time and he was like, or wasn't our appointment at 8 o'clock? Yes it was, Daniel. What time did we get there?
Okay, 8:40.
Yes, like at 8:40. Why does my face look like that? We got there at 8:40 because we woke up late. But it was still fine because the place we went to was a hospital, so it's a clinic in the hospital. It's not even a clinic. It's like in the basement by where the cafeteria is. That kind of sounds bad. But it's in a hospital, and we got our shot there. Wait, I'm not done. I haven't put my seatbelt on.
Put on your seatbelt on.
Well, put your seatbelt on!
Well, I put it on when I start going.
So, yeah. We got there, and then we came and we got breakfast. We got what did we get? Breakfast.
Yeah, the breakfast burgers from Carl's Jr.
Yes, we got the breakfast burgers from Carl's Jr. And we ate, and it's now 12 o'clock. 20 o'clock. It's 20 o'clock.
20 o'clock.
And now we're going to Costco because we have no water. And if y'all don't know, I was gonna say Thanksgiving. Oh my god, it's not Thanksgiving weekend. I wish, but no, it's 4th of July weekend. So we're going today because I don't want it to be packed, and I don't know if later we're gonna feel something. Because the last time when we got our first shot, what we did was that we got home and we knocked out. Like, we went to sleep and didn't wake up like 3 hours later probably. Was it 2 or 3 hours?
Yes, 3 hours.
3 hours later. And I scared him because he was dead knocked out. And I got up because I think I needed to use the restroom. And when I got up, I turned like this, like really fast, and it hurt. And I started yelling because I did not expect my arm to be hurting that bad, because when we got there, it wasn't hurting. So he kind of woke up scared and like, what the fuck is going on? So we made sure this time that we didn't go to sleep. Point is, we're going to Costco. Yay.
We're going to Costco and then going to Hirsch. Yes, Hirsch. To buy something for that I need tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know. It has to do with their job. We are here.
Yes, we are.
And it looks like there's a lot of people. I don't know. It's weird. Shaking. This freaking carrito that Daniel got is so... Look at this. Horrible.
That carrito needs to be driven, not
what?
the person that's driving it. Drive it.
No. Okay, we came to get some water. See what I mean? It like goes on its own. I'll take it. Like, I put it straight. Whoop.
Come on.
Which one muscle?
Otro más para allá. No, not that much.
Well, you're asking. Tell you to put it over here.
Ready. Do we need Downy or any other thing?
No. I don't know. I've been using my mom's Downy.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, I don't think so. I left Daniel sitting over there by himself. Hopefully you can hear me. It's really loud. But because I want a freaking pretzel. So I came for that. So it's so fresh. I came for a pretzel, and he wants a cinnamon bun, so that's what I'm gonna get him. But since we just got out of Costco, he can't come in with the stuff, so he has to wait outside. Got the goods. What did you get?
A cinnamon bun.
Yes, and I got my pretzels.
A cinnamon bun.
It was a struggle though. You wanna know what happened? I got there, and it was a señor, right? Y le digo, do you guys have the mini pretzel buns? And then he's just like, what do you mean? And I'm like, the small ones, the little ones? It's like, those right there? I'm like, yeah, but the plain ones, the ones without the hot dog in it. And he's like, yeah, they're right there. I'm like, the plain ones, the ones with nothing on it, those have cinnamon. I don't want any cinnamon. I want regular ones. And he was just like, what do you mean? And I'm like, dude, like, you work here. Like, what do you mean? What do I mean? And then he was just like, I'm like, those mini pretzels, like literally the ones that come in the cup. And he's just like, oh, you mean the mini bites? And I'm like, yes, the mini bites. And then he was just like, oh yeah, hold on. And he goes and checks and he's like, yeah, we have some. And I'm like, can I get some? And he's like, okay. And then he tells the other guy that was there, because the other guy was watching too, and he was just like looking at the guy. He's just like, dude, like, she's asking for like the mini ones, obviously. What difference does it make if I say the bites? They're still the mini ones, right? And so you mind your own business, just eating. And so then the guy's like, the other guy comes and charges me. He's like, is that gonna be all? And I'm like, no, can I get a strawberry lemonade too? And then he's just like, the frozen one? I'm like, the non-frozen one? He's like, yeah. And then they gave me that stuff, and I was just like, that was the hardest time I've ever had to order something, and they didn't understand me. I'm like, what the heck? I'm in the car. It's already 3:43. So the last time you guys saw us, we were in the parking lot of Costco eating our stuff. But we got the stuff there. We are at Ferguson. This is like our second. This is our second Ferguson of the day. He's like looking for something that has to do with work, and he's in there right now. He's in there right now because I'm tired. I don't want to go out. I just want to sleep now. But I am waiting. We're waiting. I'm tired though. He needs to hurry up. I need to pee too.
Hello guys, it's the next day. It is the first. Yesterday we got our shots. Me and Josie, we got our second dose, but it did not go well for me. So yes, yesterday we did get our shots. Unfortunately for me, I got the fever pretty bad. So I did how any Mexican mom would. I took a shower with alcohol and woke up. Well, I don't have a fever no more. It's just my head hurts and everything just hurts like after the fever. And yeah, right now I just came to look at inspection for these houses right there. You guys can see in the back. I have inspection right now. The inspector supposedly needs. The inspector is gonna be coming from 9 to 12. So hopefully he comes like soon. And yeah, I'll see what's gonna happen after. I'll give you guys an update. See if I pass or didn't pass.
We look cute. ¿Nos bañamos o no nos bañamos?
Yo sí, tú no.
It's later in the day. We're going to his mom's house. That's Brian.
I don't even know where I'm
I think there. So update. Did you pass your inspection?
No, he did not sign anything.
Why?
The lady doesn't have her permits for sprinklers. For fire and sprinkler.
What does that mean?
So meaning he said he wasn't gonna sign anything because the house is not ready with the permits. Until the lady gets the permits, he's able to sign everything. But he gave me like details on the things that I need. I did not pass. Well, I didn't pass, nor did he check inspection. Because the house did not have the permits for the fire and sprinkler, so he wasn't gonna check anything. He did give me like the minor little things that I need to fix, so that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry. That's what I'm gonna do, fix, and then hopefully when we have the permits, or when the person of the house has the permits for the fire sprinkler, I'm able to just pass inspection.
And how do you feel? Because when he came back home, he came home like around 1. He said he didn't have a fever, which I don't think he felt it because he was in the sun. But when he got here, I felt him and he still had a fever. Like, it was super low, but like he still had one. And his body was still hurting. So I gave him a Tylenol. Well, I made him food and then gave him the Tylenol so that he has something in his stomach. And then, ¿qué más today? And I told him to go to sleep.
Yeah, and I've been kind of sleeping here and there.
Yeah, all day. But how do you feel now? It's like 6:20. Oh my god. It's 6:20. Well, yeah, it's 6:30. So how do you feel now?
I feel like normal. I'm just sleepy, pues. Like, I just keep going, like, sleeping, but like every time my head gets a chance.
Yeah, like you just knock out.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything. Like yesterday, I just felt tired. But see, the thing is, I like fell asleep in the dining table because I went to go eat, right? And I knocked out on the table until my dad came in, and he told me, "Yossi." And I'm like, "What?" And I got up, like real quick, and he's just like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, he always asks me because me and Daniel, como dice mi mom, somos chiquiles. So if he sees me and Daniel like in separate rooms, he always asks, "Are you and Daniel okay?" Why? I don't know, but I think it's because, well, like my mom, like, somos chicles. So he was wondering, like, are we were fighting or something? I'm like, no. I'm like, I was just hungry, so I came to eat. And so, since I was eating and I was watching, like, Hexacron, because his mom got me into it. So I was watching that, and I was just there, but I, like, fell asleep. I think I fell asleep for, like, 5 minutes because my dad had came downstairs. And that's when he told me, he woke me up. And so then he went to the room to ask Daniel how he was feeling. And then he was like, I'm fine, like everything's fine, like I'm normal. Like he actually didn't feel anything last night, like yesterday pues. He didn't feel anything. And I didn't feel anything yesterday either, besides, like I was just feeling tired. But it didn't feel any different from when I was sick with the vitamin D deficiency, porque así se siente. If that makes sense. But that's how you feel every single day when you have vitamin D deficiency. So for me, it wasn't any different. So I was like, whatever, but I was just more sleepy than usual. No, we went to sleep like nothing. Yeah, we went to sleep. Our headboard, we obviously have a new bed, if you guys haven't realized that. We have a headboard, and he was like, no sé si no podía hablar, or he was like moaning, y estaba como like trying to say something, but he wouldn't say anything, and he kept knocking on it like that. I don't think he realized it, but I think he was trying to wake me up, like trying to catch my attention or something, because he wasn't realizing that he was doing that. And I told him that in the morning, and he just like, I don't remember that. And I felt him at that night. It was like 2:30 in the night. Yeah, it was like 2:30 in the morning. And le dije, I touched him, and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, you have a fever. And so I woke him up because he wasn't like, he was like half asleep and half awake. I think he was feeling the pain. Were you feeling pain?
Yeah, I think I couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah, and so I don't know, like that's when I felt him, because I'm just like, it's so weird that he's moving, like not moving, but like making noises, because he doesn't, like, he snores, that's all he does, but he doesn't make noises. So I felt him, and that's when I felt that he had like fever, and he was really, really hot. So I went to go get the Tylenol because I forgot to get it from my mom's room. And so this is a long rant, but I went to go get it from my mom's room, and then I gave it to him, and after that he actually knocked out. I would say he knocked out, because I stayed awake all night because I couldn't go to sleep just thinking about him. Because I mean, nada me pasó. Like, I was fine. I'm still fine today. He's just the one who got hit. But I think even his parents knew that he was gonna get sick, because his dad had asked him to push some jobs back, like 2 days, ¿verdad? Like 2 days?
Yeah, until tomorrow, Friday.
Yeah, until tomorrow, because I think they knew that he was gonna get sick, because his mom and dad got fever when they got the second dose. So I think they knew that he was gonna also get fever. So yeah, so we were prepared. Pretty much. But yeah, that was all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yes.